Welcome back, everybody. Today we visit with our good friend Meghan Rothschild, who is a Melanoma Foundation, to talk about a new melanoma prevention program. Welcome.
It's called, Skin You're In, and educates teens and adults on the dangers of tanning. Thank you so much for being here. Can you talk about this program and why it's so unique?
Yeah, so we've actually had this program for 9 years called Your Skin Is In, and we've been doing it in the high schools and colleges. And it's basically a program that encourages young people to start protecting their skin. And it's actually a pledge. You can sign a pledge stating that you're going to be better about whether it's wearing your SPF or visiting a dermatologist once a year, not visiting tanning booths, things like that. But this year we've converted the program. It's actually available online as an e-learning curriculum for teachers to use right in their classroom.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is, have you been following, I'm sure you have been, this push to get the tanning beds out of the gyms and the health clubs and things like that. This is a major push, and this could be a major victory for people who know the dangers of exposure to the sun.
Yeah, there's actually work being done right now too, both on a national level, but in Massachusetts particularly, trying to get tanning beds illegal for minors. So anyone under the age of 18 not able to use those tanning devices, because we know they're just as carcinogenic as cigarettes. So they should really be regulated as such.
Can you talk about this site or this program that's used in classrooms and what it offers for students if it is used in schools?
Yeah, so what a lot of people don't realize is that melanoma is the second most common form of cancer for young people ages 15 to 29. So really we need to be educating people at a high school level at least. And this program, it has an interactive trivia game that you can break up the class with. There's actually a quiz, there's student and teacher talking points. There's video testimonials or video scenarios that are really relatable for kids, particularly in that high school, college age group. And then at the college level, students can actually sign up to become ambassadors and bring melanoma awareness to their campus, and they can apply to get a scholarship. So there's prizes and scholarships awarded as well.
It's good that you guys are getting this momentum going, this education. Now it's a sunny day today, and even though it's wintertime, as we approach the springtime, can you address this issue of people, if it's chilly out or cold out, they don't think they're getting exposed to harmful rays from the sun? That is just simply not true.
Oh, it's not true. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that, you know, when they hit the slopes, you were just talking about going skiing, you still need to wear an SPF because even the reflection from the sun can amplify your UV exposure. So it's really important that all year round you're wearing a sunscreen. And honestly, they've made it really easy. It's built right into your daily moisturizer, body lotions, and face lotions. So it's not like you have to do a second application anymore. You can just make it a part of your daily routine.
How do you explain to a child or a teen that it's important to consider this now when you go to the beach, and when you're outside, it may not be a problem immediately, but in the future, it could be a huge problem?
Yeah, that's one of the things that we have to work with a lot about talking to teens, because, you know, they have a sense of invincibility. Right. But we talk about the fact, particularly here in New England, we actually have the highest incidence of melanoma because of that intermittent exposure. Mm-hmm. The fact that we don't see any sun for so many months, and then all of a sudden summer comes and everybody's laying out and they're baking. So it's really a message that we are able to communicate both, you know, as professionals, but also through our survivors. A lot of our survivor speakers are in their teens and 20s, and when a teen or a 20-year-old is listening to someone who's their age talking about their experience with cancer, it really hits home.
And you're a survivor, and this notion that maybe young people think, well, if I get skin cancer, I can get it treated, it's a dermatological problem, it's not a big issue, but as you mentioned, this is the deadliest form. So they need to really understand that when you have something, a lesion on your skin from exposure to the sun, that has to be addressed.
Right, yeah. Basal cell is the most common form of all cancers, but melanoma, which is the deadliest form of skin cancer, and a lot of people they kind of get those two mixed up, thinking, oh, basal cell, which can still be very disfiguring, but melanoma is actually a deadly form of cancer that travels inside your body, goes into the lymph nodes, and then attacks organs. So it's not what people refer to as just skin cancer.
Yeah. Good stuff, Meghan. Keep up the great work. We always love having you on the show. Important message to get out, so good to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Awesome.
Thank you.